So we started our dairy in 2002, and in 2007 is when we started making cheese, and it started by taking a family trip to Vermont, and we walked out of Cabot cheese factory there, and my dad was always looking for something that we could do as a family beyond just dairy farming, something that we could all be involved in. And we walked out and he's like, "We're gonna make cheese." And we all kind of laughed at him and we're like, "I don't think so." But now that's what we do. So September Farm got its name in September. My parents met in September, and then they got married a year later in September, and then they bought their first farm in September. We make cheddar cheese and Monterey Jack cheese and Gouda here, and each of them has their own specific process to make cheese. Cheese making is really an art. It's not an easy thing, but we start in the morning. We bring our own milk, so it's basically as fresh as possible because the milk comes off the farm from that milking that morning, and we bring it up here to the store. And so if we're making cheddar cheese, we might start with about 6,000 pounds of milk, and with cheese making you get a 10% yield, so we'll end up with about 600 pounds of cheese at the end of the day. With each cheese that we make, cheddar, Monterey Jack, and Gouda, we have just a wide variety of flavors, especially in the Monterey Jacks. You can get just a plain Monterey Jack, but most of them have a flavor, so it can be tomato and basil or garlic and basil. Chives and dill is one that's really popular. We have won an American Cheese Society award for that. And there's pepperoni Augusto, there's a pizza jack that tastes kind of like you're eating pizza. There's a salsa jack that's really good, melted on chips for nachos. That's awesome. So our store has kind of a country store, farm market type feel inside. You come inside and there's a small building inside of the building, and that's the checkout area, and then around that is also areas to sample all of our cheeses. And then we do a lot of our own baking too, so we bake our own bread, and then we bake cookies and pies and coffee cakes and things like that. We really gave our company the opportunity to grow beyond just a dairy farm. I love growing up on a dairy farm as a family and as a young boy, but dairy farms usually, unless it's really big, it really is only able to support one family. And so getting into the cheese business was a perfect fit for us since we already had the dairy, so we use all of our own milk to make all of our own cheese. And so that just opened up a lot of opportunities for us. So we run a special almost every weekend. We have an email list, and so that's something you can sign up for in store. And we have about 10,000 people on the email list. So people all over the country that have visited here are signed up for it, and a lot of local people. And we send out an email usually at least once every week. So it could be a % off on some of our cheeses, or we could be advertising that you get a free milkshake with a burger purchase that night, or things like that. So that's something that's great to be signed up for. My family welcomes you to come visit us at September Farm, and we'd be happy to meet you.